Welcome to the First Friday Showcase, presented to you by Theater Threshold in partnership with the Student Association of Theater Arts, Feminist Theater Makers, and Artisan Black. Join us as we commence by putting aside cellular devices, muting your video, and turning off your camera. Please refrain from any other activities. We cannot monitor your actions, but we appreciate your attention. Without further ado, we present to you First Friday.
All right, hello everyone. We're gonna go ahead and start this podcast. This is episode 1 for First Friday, so welcome everyone. Excited to have you all.
Hello. Thank you everyone for your patience and for being here. So who the heck is SATA, right? What is AIB? What is FTM? What is Theater Threshold? We're gonna delve into that right now. And thank you for everyone for being so willing to participate. So SATA is the Student Association of Theater Arts. It is a student-run organization that welcomes all CSULB students with a passion for the arts. So we welcome any CSULB students, regardless of your major, whatever you are, we welcome you. We are also an elected board of student representatives that serve as the voice of the organization, fulfilling the mission of SATA through educationally enriching and community building programs, providing leadership and financial support for student-driven initiatives, and advocating for positive change on behalf of the student body. And one of the initiatives for this fall as well is changing our constitution for SATA through ASI to be more specific in who we're advocating for, and advocating for positive change on behalf of the BIPOC student body. Another few initiatives is the peer mentorship program, which hopefully you will all be hearing about on Monday maybe, how you can become a peer and we can mentor you, all the student leaders who are willing and available, that will become available to you. So please stick around for that. We also will be having bi-weekly events. We have a whole calendar planned out with specific dates and times and guest speakers and what exactly we're doing. So again, go follow us on Instagram, please, if you want to get more involved or if you're even just interested. Another thing is the virtual green room. So for those of you who unfortunately haven't been able to be at the theater of the department, and we always just kind of use it as like a napping session, but also, you know, in case we had fridges in there, and it was just the space for us to communicate with one another, to make new friends, to meet new people, and unfortunately we don't have that. So now we made a virtual green room, and so go see if you can be added into that. It's a private green room. It's through our Facebook account, so you just have to request to be in it. But yeah, that's SATA.
Hi everybody, this is Artisan Black. Artisan Black is a student-run organization that aims to educate and represent designers and technicians within the school's theater community. Artisan Black's main purpose is to assist students with or without experience in order to strengthen the entire theater community here at California State University, Long Beach. If you're interested in designing, crewing, or managing, or even just getting in contact with us, go ahead and email us at artisanblack.csulb@gmail.com, as well as you can follow our Facebook group, Artisan Black, and our Instagram, CSULB Artisan Black. Stay tuned for events like our Netflix parties, where we're going to discuss design elements in movies and television, workshops with other designers, and designer spotlights from the student body to professional designers.
Hi there, this is Feminist Theater Makers. We're a group that's been around for a couple years now, and we're dedicated to serving the underrepresented students in the theater arts department. We make and support political theater, as well as hosting workshops, general meetings, things like that, to discuss social issues and to learn more about how we can contribute to the growing revolution as artists, both within and without the theater world. Since we don't have in-person meetings, we have started a bi-weekly blog called Feminist Curious, which is always accepting submissions from the student body. That could be artwork, poetry, essays you're particularly proud of, videos you want more views on, things like that. So if you self-identify as a feminist, or if you're just feminist curious, check us out.
Hi everyone. So this is Theater Threshold. So if you're here, you may or may not be in the showcase class, which is connected to Theater Threshold, which is our student-run theater company here at CSULB. So as Theater Threshold, we are committed to supporting the creation of theatrical works by student artists while contributing to their academic and professional advancement. We provide practical opportunities in all areas of theater, including artistic creation, production, and administration in a safe and educational environment. So in a future slide, you'll see plans that Theater Threshold has for our upcoming season. Even though it's virtual, it's going to be really fun. This is actually our first podcast, so we are currently recording this meeting. And so those are our socials. So feel free to follow. And yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Hello.
Hello. We're all from student orgs. Everyone just turned your video on. Hello.
I was a little late already.
It's okay.
Alrighty, I guess I'll dive in. Hi, my name is Thomas Hadamil. I am your student rep co-president along with Victoria Kamei. I'm in my 4th and last year here, and some advice to all the freshmen that I wish I would have had as a freshman is don't be afraid to get involved, and even if you want to do something, don't just go do it. It's great.
Hi everyone, I'm Victoria Kamei. This is my last year for the department, and these are my pronouns. Some advice that I wish that I would have given myself was probably to just take more care of myself. I think in college you kind of put, your academic career and your career in general above yourself, and sometimes that is detrimental to you. So for sure, take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, set those boundaries, know what you're capable to take and what you're not capable to take. And then another one would be don't get into a relationship. That's just for me. Like, what a waste of time. But yeah, that's what I got.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maddie Limas. My pronouns are they, them. I'm currently vice president of SATA this year. It is my 3rd year here, so I'm a junior here at CSULB. I'm in the BFA performance major for theater arts. Something that I wish I would have known as a freshman is to be more forgiving of yourself. I think everyone's going to have a messy freshman year. I know I had a very messy freshman year. So just be forgiving of yourself and take things in stride. I understand every mistake or failure is a learning moment, and just move on and keep going. You guys got this.
Hi everyone, I'm Eileen, full name Eileen Hope Tran, I guess. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a theater performance BA major with a minor in dance, and I'm going into my final year here at Long Beach. I am part of the marketing team for SATA, and something that I wish someone would have told me, I guess, is honestly, college is super great. Like, there are so many opportunities, and definitely take them. Like, get involved, definitely, but also, like, these years fly by. Like, I'm going into my last year, and it's, like, wild. So have fun, enjoy every moment. Every experience is, like, just amazing, and be kind to yourself as well. So, yeah, that's me.
Hello, all you lovely peoples. My name is Maurice Jones, and I'm currently the secretary. I am a general theater major, and it's my 5th and final year. Some advice I wish I had when I was a freshman would have been getting more involved in Theater Threshold productions earlier on in my academic career. It's nice to see you all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kimberlee English. I am the fundraising chair for SATA. My pronouns are she and her, as you can see, and I'm going into my 4th and final year at as a performance major with an entrepreneurship minor. And something that I wish that I had learned as a freshman is to really take those opportunities to get your foot in the door seriously, because they are exactly what they are, to get your foot in the door, and to not be afraid of, people like myself, and not to be intimidated, because we are here for you. We are, here to listen, and we're here to support you. Yeah. Also, I don't like Kim. I'm just going to put that out there now. Now 115 people know I don't like Kim. All right. I'm off.
Hi guys, I'm Joanna. You can call me Jo. It doesn't matter, whatever comes out your mouth. I'm also a part of SATA. I'm their virtual coordinator. My pronouns are she, her. I'm in my final semester, 4th year. I'm a performance major, so almost outie, but I'm still here for y'all. I'm still here to help y'all even after I graduate. And then some advice I'd like to give is to not be afraid to do things on your own or by yourself. Like, always ask for help, that's great, but if it's initially starting, don't always feel like you have to have somebody to do it. Sometimes some of my greatest little, groups I've been in or people I've met is just things that I've done on my own and gone and sought after. And, it's even good to, take yourself on, solo dates. Those are so good for yourself. So, seriously, don't be afraid. And, we're all here for you, so don't be afraid to reach out to any of us. We're not lying. Literally come to us. We want to meet you. We want to see you. We, want to know you. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Trimble. My pronouns are she, her. I am a 4th year technical theater major, specializing in lighting design. If there's one piece of advice that I wish I'd known, is that you really want to get to know the upperclassmen. You want to make friends with everyone, because they're going to be the real beacons for you. They're going to tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
I'm Cameron Alvarez. I am the...
Is everybody just introducing themselves?
These are just people that are in the organization.
Cameron Alvarez. I am a senior. I am the vice president of Artisan Black and the scenic specialist. Pronouns he, him, his. Something I would have told my freshman self is that don't be afraid to flop on your face. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, but that's what college is for. You make all the mistakes now, and then when you're a professional, you'll be perfect. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Mimi Daniel. I'm also part of AIB. I would also like to request that while we love to see your faces and we love to hear you, if you're not part of student organizations, could you please mute yourself and turn off your camera, just so it's less confusing to see faces. I am part of AIB Artisan Black. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a 2nd year sophomore in the theater tech major. And one piece of advice that I wish someone had told me is kind of echoing what everyone has said, but in a way, the job of theater artists is people. We work in people, so we love to talk with everyone. Just step up to one of us. We're all great people, so just keep that in mind.
Hello, I'm Vanessa. I'm a part of AIB. I am my 4th year technical student. I'm a scenic specialist, but I am also a prop specialist for AIB. Something I wish people would have told me, or I wish I would have known, is not to be afraid to talk to people. So anyone really, especially people in these orgs, we're here to talk to you and here for your information and anything you need. So if I had done that in the beginning, I would have been in this position much more faster, and I wish I would have done that. So go for it. Talk to me. I'm good. I'm here.
Sorry, hi, my name's Annalisa. I am the marketing specialist and coordinator for Artisan Black. I'm a 2nd year now, and I'm a technical theater major with a focus on stage management and production management. And I'm really excited to be here. Some advice that I would give to you as a new student here is to jump into things. Like, I know the quote we say is jump into the fire. Be a part of shows, reach out to us, do everything you can, because the more involved you are, the more people you meet, and overall the better experience you're gonna have here. So yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Warren. I'm the stage management specialist for Artisan Black, as well as their secretary. And hello, everybody in chat. And the one thing that I will absolutely say is, of course, many people suggested to reach out and get into things and do all the activities. The advice that I will give is the knowledge that people want you in these activities. Not only will you reach out, but people will, because participation is how this department stays alive. The continued network of people doing beautiful shit together. It's how it all continues to work. So thank you for being here.
I love that, Sean. Hi, my name is Rachel. You can call me Ray. Pronouns they, them, she, her also works just fine. It is my last semester here, so tear. But that doesn't mean you can't reach out to me. I am vice president of Feminist Theater Makers. Unfortunately, our president couldn't be here today. Rory Smith is amazing, and I'm sure you'll see her at other Friday events and things like that. The advice that I would give would be to take control of your own education, because nobody else is going to do it for you. If there's something that you need and something that you're not getting, then you have to ask for it. And it's going to benefit you in the long run to practice doing that for yourself, because it makes you more of an active person and less of a passive person. And other people are really going to admire that as well. So, yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions about Feminist Theater Makers.
Hello again. You guys just saw me before with SATA, but I am also a member at large. My name is Maddie, by the way. Maddie, they, them pronouns. I'm also a member at large for FTM. It's my first year in the organization, and I'm super excited.
Hello again. I'm Eileen. Still Eileen. Nothing's changed in the past minute. Yeah, so I'm in SATA, but I am also head of marketing for FTM. And yeah, I'm super excited, and we're gonna lead into the final student run company, because I am also managing director for Theater Threshold. So there you go.
And I am Victoria again. Victoria Kame para los que sepan. I am artistic for Theater Threshold as well. I just realized that I didn't say that I was also co-president for SATA. I'm also that. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Kiara, pronouns are she, her, and I am the co-production manager for Theater Threshold. I'm a second year too. I am a technical theater major with an emphasis in stage management, and advice I would give, sorry, I was looking at the chat. Advice I would give to myself if I was a freshman and to every freshman or transfer coming in is seriously, do not be afraid of getting involved. Do not be afraid of asking for help. I literally responded to one email my first semester here, and now I am part of a student org, so it's literally that easy to get involved. You do just jump right in. Anybody can help you. That's what we're here for. Please don't be afraid to reach out. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Diana Cepeda, if you want my whole name. I'm a fourth year crazy. Pronouns she, her, and I am a performance major. And some advice I'd give to myself is to also get involved, go to the events. If you're a performance, audition for the thresholds, for the main stages. You will meet so many people. If you're a techie or another crew, also do thresholds. You can learn sound or lighting. It's really fun. But to also trust yourself and your judgment, and to take care of yourself. That's really important, because it can be easy to overwork yourself in this department, but overall it's worth it.
What up? Cameron again, back at it again with a brand new beat. I am also the scenic technical director for Theater Threshold. And yeah, another piece of advice I'd say is please don't be afraid to get social with people. I'm like the biggest introvert ever, and honestly, like it's just very beneficial to get to know everyone. So just try. I know it's really scary and it sucks, but you won't regret it.
Hello again. I realized the same thing Victoria did. I'm Caitlin Trimble. I am the president of Artisan Black, but I'm also the lighting technical director for Theater Threshold. So if you're involved in any of the shows and you have any questions, you can reach out to me or any of the other technical directors or Artisan Black as a whole. So we're all here to help.
Hi, I'm Mimi again. I'm also the technical director for sound, along with being the sound specialist for AIB. So I kind of hold all the sound power. If you love editing sound, if you want to get into that world at all, hit me up. Yeah, great.
Hi again. I'm Annalisa. I am the house manager for Theater Threshold as well. So if you are here and you are enrolled in the Theater Threshold class, I am the person you want to make sure you're at the Zooms because I take attendance. I have like a spreadsheet, and if you ever have any questions regarding that, you can reach out to me at housemanager@theaterthreshold.org, I think. Okay, awesome, thanks.
Hey gang, what's up? It's your girl Marlene. Pronouns are she, her. I am a 4th year here at the theater department, and I am a general theater major with a minor in teaching English to speakers of other languages and Korean language and culture. And if I had some advice I'd give to my wee little baby freshman self, it'd probably be to focus a lot on my mental health. I mean, here we are in the most crucial period of our life, learning to grow and be very independent, but, your health is really important mentally and physically. Reach out to help. Seek out CAPS on campus, the psychological services. I love them. Mwah. Key. But also, reach out to, us. Here, staff will be able to help you with anything. So, most of all, have fun.
Hello, everyone. My name is me, he, him, his. I'm a performance major student here last year. I'm a part of the marketing team of the Theater Threshold. My job is mainly a graphic designer. My advice for an incoming student, because I am a transfer student myself, for freshman and both transfer student, is that when you came here, you might feel like you're all alone or invisible because we are in a new world right now. Or some people might feel like that in the real world. But yeah, I feel like that too. But the thing is, the truth is, you are not alone. You are not invisible. Don't be afraid of reaching out to people. Nobody here bite. I do bite sometimes, but I don't. Also, don't be afraid of being yourself. We are all welcome here, even though someone like me who is a total weirdo and live in this delusional world landscape alien right now. So just be yourself.
And with that said, we're going to move back into the slide, okay? That's me, everybody.
Wow, I don't know if I can follow that up. Amazing. Amazing. I know you're all getting a lot of information thrown at y'all right now, but never fear. You're gonna get it all because you're hearing it multiple times. So let's talk about our fall semester events. V already talked a little bit about the peer mentorship program. It's gonna be a fantastic resource for all of you new students, especially. It's going to be kind of like this, except you get to ask questions. It's not just all this information thrown at you. And like a lot of people have been saying in the chat, we're all here to help you. So don't be afraid to show up to peer mentorship program, because what the heck, it's an invaluable resource. Next up, we have Week of Welcome. It's a tradition we do every single semester. All the student orgs put on events for new and returning students alike, just to, kind of get to know the department and get to know our little community here. All the student orgs will most likely be having guest speakers at some point, so, follow all the socials that you've been seeing dropped in the chat, and so you won't miss any of those awesome events, because bringing in outside artists is one of the best ways that you can learn more about what you can do in theater, and how to get connected to our community outside of the theater department. So next up, Theater Threshold is going to be having podcasts for the next 2 months. You're already a part of the very first one. How cool is that? If you're enrolled in the Threshold class, hate to break it to you, you have to listen to them, but it's not going to be bad or anything, so buckle up for some fun podcasts. Next up, Theater Threshold is also holding auditions for The Stranger, which is going to be one of the upcoming Zoom productions. The self-tape auditions will be due in tomorrow? That's tomorrow. Yeah! August 29th, tomorrow. I know that may seem like a time crunch, but that is such a great exercise in, working your theatrical muscle, getting into your artist stuff. And did you notice how many people told you to just jump in and take advantage of every opportunity? This is the time. This is the thing. Do it. Next up, Artisan Black is going to be having Netflix parties. I know, I'm going to want to go to those. That sounds like so much fun. It's going to be kind of like when we figure out how to use the TV in the green room, which is once in a blue moon, but look at this. You can do it from the comfort of your own home now. Amazing. Next, we have the bi-weekly Feminist Curious blogs. I highly advise you to check this out because I run the blogs. In fact, our last post was all about advice for new students coming into the theater department. So once I'm done talking, I'm going to send a link to that, and you're all going to go check it out because it has a lot of the fantastic things that people have already said and maybe more advice that you want to check out. Next up, we got the virtual green room, which Victoria already talked about. Totally take advantage of that. And we have main stage auditions. Somebody help fact check me, but I believe it's August 31st the self-tape auditions are due. Yes, yeah. The August 31st. So that's coming up as well. Another great opportunity for you to take advantage of in just jumping in head first. So do that. I'm sure you already received Jen White's email about it. Okay, let's move on. Woo! All right, we got our fall 2020 season. Even though we can't meet in person, we still have some fantastic shows coming up. And that does not just include the Theater Threshold podcast. Theater Threshold usually puts on one show a week, which, if you think about it, is pretty incredible. The amount of work that goes into that. All different shows, really fantastic work, and they have some amazing programming coming up for you this semester, including the Amplifying Latinx Theater Workshop, which is going to be happening in September, so check it out. It's coming up really soon. That'll be directed by Miguel Angel Lopez. Second, we have Camross 2.0 by Cameron Alvarez, who you just met. If you weren't here last semester, let me tell you, this is gonna be quite a show. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's gonna be some very happy little trees and a really, really quality wig. So don't miss it. Next up in October, we have The Stranger, which you could possibly be in if you submit your self-tape audition by tomorrow. Incredible. It's directed by Victoria Kamey, who is the artistic director of Threshold. You're gonna want to work with her. And it's written by another one of our students, Henry Meza. He actually wrote it in a day, which I think is pretty incredible. Next up in November, we have a fashion show by Marlene Guerrero, who you also just met, and that is gonna be a riot. You already know if Marlene is hosting, you're gonna have a great time. Also in November, we have the CSULB Virtual Music Festival, hosted by Mean Winchester, who you also just met. Look at that. He already has a different background and a different outfit change. I mean, come on. How can you not want to go to the music festival? Maybe it'll also turn into a dance party. Who knows? And finally, we have in December, Deathly Pine, written by Gabe Coda, who is in his last semester here, which is so sad. We love him. We don't want him to go. but he's going to do fantastic things. We can't wait to see Deathly Pine. Period.
Okay, and here we have the unveiling of a project that me and I have been working on for the past few months, I'd say. So one of my main issues when I came in as a freshman was I was very confused on just how to get involved exactly and what every org did. And so if everyone wants to take out their phones for a quick second, take a photo. These pamphlets will be posted on social medias and all our websites, but this is the official premiere. So if you want to take a photo, and so you can like learn a little bit about each org, and we'll have the social media accounts on the next slide as well. But feel free to take a photo. It'll take a minute, I guess, or like 30 seconds. I don't know. But yeah, so look at it's so pretty, and Mean made it, and I just kind of like started the concept, I suppose. But yes, everyone look at it. Isn't it so pretty? And then yeah, the next one we can go to, I guess. And that will have, those are all our socials. Those are all the people in the positions. So yeah, if you have any questions about how to get involved and you like maybe don't want to hit up our socials, you could message one of these people if they're in your classes, or you just talk to them or anything. So those are all our members, all our staff. So take a photo real quick, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So there you go. That's our pamphlet. Woo!
All right, so this is another invaluable resource that you're going to want to take advantage of. I can't tell you how many times I have gone on the CSULB Theater Public Call Board and seen calls for auditions all around the community, not just at school. It is full of not just students, but alumni, faculty, staff, people who are going to be able to give you information that you're going to want to use. So if you have a Facebook, search CSULB Theater Public Call Board and request to join, and I will let you in. Do it. It's worth it.
Hello again. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of go over the frequently asked questions that a lot of students have. The first thing I want you guys to know is that there are activity and crew units that are available to you. If you are performing in a threshold, if you are crewing a threshold or directing, or if you're involved in orgs like we are, you get to get units for it. So you get class credit. All you have to do is go on to Backstage at the Beach and then enroll in it. It's super simple. So if you are performing, you're going to want to be in one of the ones that ends with a 10. So like 110, 210, 310, 410. That's for the performance majors. And then if you're crewing and you want to graduate this year, 340 is open. I think all the 40s are just for technical and crew. But if you have any more questions about that, the person you really want to talk to is Ashley. Her email is on the website. She's super easy to get in contact with. And another person you really want to know to stay on track for graduation is Adrienne House. She is your advisor. She's going to tell you what classes you need to take. She's going to help you stay on track and get into those classes that you really need, so that way you can do what you got to do. Important registration deadlines for you guys. The last day to enroll in classes or drop classes without getting a withdrawal on your transcript is September 7th. And the last day to withdraw, you will get the W on your transcript. The deadline for that would be November 20th. So if you guys have any question, you guys can always contact Ashley, Jen White, or any of us, because we are the people who are talking to them constantly too, and we're here to just help everybody out.
Hey, thank you everyone for being here today.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming the first Friday. Woo!
Good morning. Thanks for letting me come and speak to you. I'm Anthony Burns, the new chair of the Theater Arts Department. This is a difficult and tender time in the theater, as it is in all of our lives. For many of us, for all of us, we are separated from some of the tools that make our life's work possible. As students, you find yourself separated from one another, not able to rely on that personal connection that makes a life in the arts so rich and rewarding. In the theater, the gift of the immediacy of space has been challenged, and our other primary tool, time, has been warped beyond recognition. What even is time during a pandemic? So now we find ourselves in boxes, like you are all in now, communicating via webcam and trying to reconnect with each other and our passions in novel ways. If we're lucky, as novel as the virus itself. We, in the theater, are in crisis. In moments of crisis and challenge, I turn, as a theater person, back to the stories. At our core in the theater, we tell stories. I find great comfort in the thought that this is not the first plague the theater has survived. I know that there have been other challenging moments in time, and not only has art survived, it's helped us make sense of those moments, given them depth, offered them meaning. I'm comforted that while the pandemic has taken away our physical theaters, it hasn't taken away our need for stories. In all cultures, through all time, in as many different forms as there are different people, people have gathered together to tell stories, to make sense of the world in crisis. Many of those stories are the theater. So in this moment, I take great solace in that need to tell stories. But this is a very particular time, and I've spent a lot of time this summer thinking about stories. Over the summer, some of our students and alumni in the theater arts department, like many theater departments and in many theaters across the country, began telling your stories. And those stories are brave and painful ones. They are the stories being told by BIPOC students and artists about how their voices haven't been heard, about how their stories haven't been told, or when they were told, were shoved into boxes far more restrictive than a box on Zoom. Our students began telling a story that was a story of oppression and, frankly, a story of systemic and sustained racism. I would love to tell you that because that story was being told across the country in many theater departments, that it was a story that didn't belong to us here in Long Beach. But it is our story. And it's not a story that's acceptable, and it's not a story that's our future. But it is the story that we in the Theater Arts Department are going to dedicate our year and likely many years to listening to honoring, and to doing the essential work of changing. Because that, too, is a gift of the theater, writing a next act. So here's our necessary next act in the Theater Arts Department. At all levels and across the curriculum, in our performances and in all of our practices, we're going to ensure that our work is serving and supporting all of our students. We're going to work actively to dismantle the culture and structures that have led to racist and anti-Black policies and practices. This work will not be easy and it will not be quick, but it is unavoidable and essential. One of our first steps, with the support of the College of the Arts, was to hire the California Conference for Equality and Justice, CCEJ, to help the department, its faculty, staff, and you, our students and alumni. You'll hear more about them and the process we're going to engage in an email you will receive from me today. While this process is only the beginning of our work, I believe that until we can shift our culture and heal the harms, we cannot begin to fulfill our promise to both you, the students, and ultimately to the theater itself. I do not view this process as a distraction from our work in the theater, but instead as central to the future of the theater itself, both here at Long Beach and nationally. Our department is not alone in grappling with these issues. While this conversation is happening in many theater departments and across the field itself, we should recognize that it must be addressed here. If our field is to have a future in these challenging times, it will be through your voices and bodies, our students, telling these new stories. helping make sense and give meaning to the chaos of this world in challenging times. I ask not for your patience, though this process will take time, but instead I ask you to continue holding us to account, to courageously telling the important stories, to helping us see where we can be better. Thanks for listening to this story, and be well.